Hello and welcome back to the Building Your Life After Traumatic Brain Injury YouTube channel. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. Today's video presentation, I'm going to be talking about fear, anger, and guilt and how I can overcome and not be intimidated by those feelings. To read the article, I'll put my glass back on and bring up the article. Here's the article. Don't let your fear, anger, and guilt stop you from living your dreams. Fear, anger, and guilt no longer have to stop me. Fear, anger, and guilt no longer have to intimidate me. Instead, I can examine how my fear, anger, and guilt impact what I think about myself and my reality. In the process, I am able to stop allowing fear, anger, and guilt to dictate the quality of my life. Through becoming aware of my fear, anger, and guilt, I no longer had to be anxious. I no longer had to allow my fear, anger, and guilt to stop me from living my dreams and my life, or my life and my dreams. As I accept how my fear, anger, and guilt affect my reality, I am able to replace my fear, anger, and guilt. Replace my fear, anger, and guilt with concepts and solutions. Concepts and solutions that will empower and build me up. Build me up instead of defeating and keeping me down. In the process, my fear, anger, and guilt will become my teachers instead of being my enemies. Our circumstances are not meant to keep us down, but they are meant to build us up. And that's a quote by Craig J. Phillips, MRCBA, myself. Another quote, if you do not like something, change it. If you cannot change it, change the way that you think about it, by Mary Engelbrett. With this realization, I am able to ask several empowering questions, questions that will allow me to see the gifts that are in my fear, anger, and guilt. And here are the questions. What are the gifts present in my fear, anger, and guilt? What are my fear, anger, and guilt teaching me about my experience? What can I do about my fear, anger, and guilt that will change the way that they impact me? What can I change in my life that will overcome my fear, anger, and guilt? What steps can I take to change the way that I think and feel about my fear, anger, and guilt? And how can I empower my life and well-being through my fear, anger, and guilt? Another and the final question is, what can I do differently so that I no longer feel intimidated by my fear, anger, and guilt? And then if I'm still stuck by my fear, anger, and guilt today, as I was yesterday, I need to revisit these questions again. And here's a final quote that I like. If nothing changes, nothing changes. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. You want change, make some. Courtney C. Stevens. Again, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. You want change, make some. Again, by Courtney C. Stevens. This is the end of the video presentation of the article. Before I go, let me encourage you with this, as I too need to remember. Do the footwork, trust a loving God with the outcomes, and you will be led to your destiny. You will follow your dreams, and you will be fulfilled in your life. Before I go, let me also encourage you with this. Don't give up. The pieces of the puzzle will come together in the correct order and at the right time. I'll say so long for now. Have a great day, and God bless both you and your family. So long now.